Here's Levine, defended by Lynn. Here's the floater. Levine can't hit.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Freak kicks to Ibaka. Offline with his three.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Anthony with it, out defended by Freak. No one near Mayo as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose. And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Levine kicks to Anthony. To the paint. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. And the Knicks lead by 6.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to...
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Close range rhythm shots.
Pistons trail by 6. Inside. Here's Hope. Right through the D for the layup. Freak's got 46 points.
He is just self-willing, his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Levine dishes to Anthony. There's the pick. He feeds it to Levine. No good on the three.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Here's Drummond. He goes up again, and it's Freak missing. The Knicks leading by 4. And stolen by Freak. And here comes the break. Here's Lynn. Finish off the break.
Well, you talk about clutch plays, defensively and offensively. We saw both right there.
And the gap's narrowing right now, Clark. Every second from here on out counts. Neither team can afford to.
They're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
The Pistons shooting reasonably well, 45%. Out left to the wing. Now here's Freak. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Way up and over the big guy, and what a time in the ball game to make it happen.
.107 left in the fourth quarter. 13 feet away, and he gets the bucket. And it's 37 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Freak kicks to Ibaka. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared. Boy, what a pressure bucket that was.
Greg, now that's coming through in the clutch. He hushed him up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
Yeah, very little to cheer about for them at the moment.
Well, we can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. It's the first that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
And a chance here to send it to overtime.
Got to see the three and be the three if that's going to happen.
Here's Hope. He nails it, and we're tied up. Freak's got 51.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Knicks fans, these are your Knicks City dancers. Go on and give it up.
Outside Anthony. Dishes to Levine. That will count. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. So Detroit will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Knicks, we've got Anthony. Teague out there with Mayo, and it's Porzingis in at the 4. Anthony drives in, out to the right wing. Porzingis passes to Teague. The dish now to McGuire. It's tipped. Lynn against Teague. Here's Hope. The three-pointer, no good. New York trailing. Anthony dishes to Teague. New York moving the ball around. Here's Porzingis. No good on the triple. Lynn kicks to Freak. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New York. McGuire's got his 6th rebound on the night. Mayo, the pass to Teague. Outside Anthony. Kicks it to Mayo. Outside Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Anthony, no one around. Off target from three-point range. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Johnson sets the screen for Freak. Anthony on the double team. Freak kicks to Lynn. And that one swishes right in. And here is Teague. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Porzingis can't hit. Pistons leading by 4. Here's Hope. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Jeremy Lin. Here's Teague.
Let's go, Knicks!
Outside Anthony. To stop the drought, and the jumper is on the mark. Anthony's got 40 points.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Freak sets a screen for Jennings. He dishes it to Freak. That falls. Great assist by Brandon Jennings. 56 points for Freak. It's overtime basketball, folks, if you're just tuning in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside Anthony. Now the pass to Mayo. To the paint. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Anthony.
I really think that's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to get it done.
Jennings kicks to Ibaka. It's rebounded by New York. Teague with the ball. There's the feed to Carmelo. A fadeaway. The shot misses. And the Pistons now going the other way. And Drummond kicks to Freak. Swiped it away. Outside Anthony. For the three. The putback. And McGuire with the dunk. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 18 rebounds.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure Mike Clark, so strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
Drummond dishes to Ibaka. Misses in close.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
And that one's good, Anthony.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Oh, yes!
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive moves, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Freak, you're the guy. So good screens, tight passes now. We need to get Freak a clean look. Execute, and let's put him away.
Outside Anthony. To the inside. Mayo. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Now Jennings. To the inside. From 11 feet away. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one's on Anthony.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Not at all what he had in mind when he stepped to the line. He could have put it away there.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Teague with a clean look. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just one.
Wow, huge shot. Listen to this crowd.
That sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-pointer.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. Go big. Take
it. Here's Teague to tie it up. Misses the tray. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Knocks down the three.
Knicks losing. 131. 132.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul at the line of
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on.